Topping the news at 5:30 now, the Village of Angola was just awarded $4.5 million from the state to revitalize their downtown.
Now, this money is coming from the New York Forward program, which helps to invigorate downtowns in New York's smaller and rural communities. To talk more about this is Angola Mayor Tom Whelan. Tom, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
This was a process that actually started years ago. Walk us through it. How did you guys get this award?
Correct. In 2022, we did go for this award, but we failed. I don't call it a failure because a lot of experience came out of it. And from that day on, we started to work on the 2024 project, or now 2025.
Awesome. And then representatives from the state were coming to the Village of Angola. You had to kind of pitch yourselves and what you were maybe going to do in order to get this grant.
Correct. They showed up in July, I believe, of last year, and we took them around the village. We introduced them to all the business owners and walked them around the village, showed them the projects, and tried to pitch our story.
I mean, they obviously liked it. $4.5 million is a tremendous award. What was your reaction when you guys received this? Because I'm sure the bells and whistles were going off, right?
So when I got the phone call, I happened to be in the office. I walked out of off from my desk and I said, 45 million we just got. And she said, 45 million. I said, 45 million. No, so yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was crazy.
Your final pitch to get this, it comes with kind of a sweet story. Who did you pitch it or practice it in front of?
So I practiced in front of the kids at Lakeshore School, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I'm in the Pals lunch program there, and told them that the first time I did it, I was the opening act, and that didn't go too well. And this time I was the closing act, and I see how it goes. And I have not been back to the school. I've tried to get back every day this week, but there's been something going on because of this. So, and they gave me a good round of applause.
That's so great.
So,
well, the state is giving you a round of applause, and certainly the residents in the Village of Angola are giving you a round of applause. Now that this money is a reality, have you already started work, and what can residents expect in the future?
Okay, so tomorrow we meet with the state to give us the details on these projects. The projects we have going are the theater, the Angola Theater, Azalea's Bakery, Desperado's Barbecue Grill, M&E, and the DeBello's Bakery.
Wow, really stretching that money.
Yeah, what do you plan on doing with these bakeries? Do you plan on opening new bakeries, or?
No, they're all, they need work.
Okay.
The buildings need work.
Yeah.
They're all, a lot of them are, like Azalea wants to expand. The theater's in phase 1. They want to do phase 2 and phase 3, and they will have a soft opening in April.
These small businesses are often, not just in the Village of Angola, but villages all across the state. They are the heart and soul of these small towns, and especially these rural areas. How important is it for this money to be injected for the small businesses in the Village of Angola?
Well, this is huge because Angola's been in a drought for about 20, 25 years. Infrastructure there is good, but businesses and buildings were not full. So,
what have you seen maybe other cities or other small towns and villages do with this money that has kind of impressed you? And what do you hope, can come to your village down the road?
Well, I just hope that we get all the businesses that need the money so that we do start to attract a bigger crowd. We are right by the lake, so
got a good story to tell.
Yeah.
What is on the horizon for the Village of Angola as a result of this project? I mean, you ought to be getting some responses from residents and also from business owners.
Oh yeah, my phone's ringing off the wall.
That's good.
The CAO called me today. I don't know what they want, but I know they're part of this project, and the money for them will help with our village. So.
In order to spend the money, what is the process you have to go through as a village? I'm sure the state wants a hand in the involvement.
So, like I said, tomorrow we will meet with the state for more details on the projects.
Excellent. Can residents submit any ideas yet, or is this money all accounted for?
Yeah, they've already done that.
They've already done that. All right, good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Tom, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Congrats on this big award. You guys have already obviously started work, so congratulations on that work as well.
Yeah, and thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.